Hey guys, want to share something with you. Um, Today, actually last night, sorry, emotional. I hit a rank in my company and really just hit a goal that I set out to achieve a long time ago. And I'm so thankful for that. I've been really overwhelmed today, just feeling, I didn't expect it. It's just so much love, so much support, so much just blessing, and I'm so thankful and overwhelmed at that. It's just amazing. It's amazing. I can't explain the feeling when, gosh, I'm sorry. I'm tired too. Mom is tired. She's extra emotional. When you set a goal and you work your butt off and you reach it, it's an awesome feeling. But this is not about me. And I am on here because I want to tell you something. And I want to tell you the truth. I want to tell you the reality is that 6 months ago, I almost quit. I almost quit my business and one of my companies. If you know me, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a homeschool mom, and I have multiple businesses that I run. And in one of my businesses with My Daily Choice, I've just been, I was just struggling. 6 weeks ago, I went to an appointment with my husband, and I came back, and I was sitting in the truck with him, and I was talking, and we had just gone to a business conference, and we were just brainstorming, okay, what's the next step? Are we doing the right thing we're supposed to do? And I was just really struggling, like, I don't know if I can do this. I was just feeling like a failure. I was feeling so stuck and so frustrated at, like, man, is this even worth it? Like, this is taking too long. This is costing too much. This is too hard. Is this even paying off? And I was in a good position, but it wasn't that. It's about what I wanted. I had set a goal for myself, and I was having a hard time making the progress that I wanted to, and I just felt like a failure, and I felt like quitting. But this is the thing, is that, like, there's no such thing as failure. In life, you win or you learn, but you don't fail. The only time you fail is if you quit on yourself, And I sat there in the truck, and I'm crying because I'm so frustrated and so discouraged in my business. I'm working hard. I'm just not seeing the fruit that I want to produce, And, he's encouraging me, and he's awesome. But point is, I felt like a failure. And I'm a kind of all or nothing person. I'm like, if I felt like a failure, I just wanted to quit, because I'm like, if I'm going to fail, I'm just going to be the one to quit. But I knew that wasn't right. I knew that I was supposed to do what I was doing. And so it was in that moment that I just decided to recommit, that I decided to, you know what? I'm not going to quit until I succeed. I'm not going to quit until I succeed. And again, success is you define success. It's your choice. I set a goal for myself. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with, accomplishment or, what's the word I'm trying to say? Recognition. It has to do with you setting a goal for yourself and sticking to it. And I knew that if I quit, I was quitting on myself, and that was a failure, So in that moment, I just decided 6 weeks ago that, no, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to stay persistent. And I did, and it paid off. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. What a shift. What a shift from being in that place to 6 weeks later being here, having tears of gratitude, gratitude. And, sorry. Oh gosh, guys, I'm a mess. But they say success and failure live right next door to each other, right? And I want to say this to you because things had to shift for me. I felt like I was knocking on the door of failure. Like, what the heck is happening? I can't break through. But I was just had to shift. I had to align myself and get in a better spot. And I wasn't far. Things have changed so quickly. And one of the biggest things is, if you're in a situation where you feel helpless and you're stuck, one of the biggest things you can do is help others, become helpful, and get over yourself. Because this is the truth. It wasn't that I couldn't break through. It wasn't that I couldn't move forward and accomplish the goals that I wanted, I was holding myself back. It was this. It was my fears. It was my mindset. I was just so stuck. And I was too focused on how I felt and what I was trying to do. But when I shifted my focus to truly helping other people, and I saw the need more than ever, and I realized I can help, I was like, I just didn't care anymore, and I was able to move forward with more freedom and break through those mindsets and those things that held me back. You know, I was talking about this last week in business and in life in general, but specifically in business, you cannot grow beyond yourself. If you are stuck in business, you've got to work on you. You know, if you've got to work on you so that you can grow and your business can grow, it goes hand in hand. But anyways, 6 weeks ago, I was really, really feeling like I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I'm just feeling weary. I'm struggling. And I recommitted, and I got my mind right, and I shifted, and it's really paid off. I've been working hard. Success never comes easy, you know. And again, success, you define that for yourself. But the reason I'm sharing this is because right now, a lot of you might feel like a failure. You might feel, because of the circumstances going on, that you're facing failure. You might feel so stuck or so discouraged. And I just want to tell you not to give up. I just want to tell you, don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on your dreams, whatever that is, you know. It's not about money. It's not about, you know, accolades. It's about you doing what you said you were going to do and not quitting on that. So I don't know where you're at, but I know that this is a season where if you've been in business or whatever you're doing, homeschool, every area of life, things have changed. And we need to shift and adjust with that. And I think it causes us to evaluate everything that we're doing. Some of the things, we need to let the dead leaves fall. We need to let those things go, you know? But for some of you guys, you might be just feeling discouraged or beat down, but you still need to persist with that thing you were going to do, you know? And I just want to tell you to dream again. I want to tell you to recommit to your goals and to move forward and don't quit. Because I'm sitting here right now and I'm telling you that through hard work and persistence and determination and fearlessness and commitment and just the love and support that I've had, the team that I have and my family and all of these things have been so instrumental. But those are the things that have allowed me to move forward and just kind of hit this milestone for me, you know, and it means something to me because this is a goal that I had, you know, and again, it's a personal thing, but I just wanted to hop on and share with you how thankful I am just for the journey and the process and the growth. Sorry guys, I'm so emotional. You know, 6 weeks ago I was crying tears because I was just feeling beat up and done and feeling like, man, I don't know, I'm ready to quit. You know, but I didn't, because I set a goal a long time ago, and I decided I wasn't going to quit on myself because it was hard. I wasn't going to quit on myself because it took longer than I wanted it to. That I was going to persist and I was going to move forward, and I was just going to push myself to break out of those boxes and those mindsets that were holding me back. And I did. And in such a short time, I've had such a dramatic breakthrough as a person and in business. And I'm so thankful for that. And you know what? You can do the same thing. That can be you. And I don't care where you're at or how you're feeling, but I just want to tell you right now that this has nothing to do with me. This has to do with me knowing how you feel. If you feel stuck, if you're feeling like a failure, if you're feeling lost or discouraged and you want to quit on whatever that thing is, maybe it's homeschool, you know, whatever it is, but maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's business. I don't know what that thing is in your life, but if you know you're supposed to do that thing, if you know that that is what you set out to do and you made a decision a long time ago, don't quit on that thing. Keep going, press in and move towards those goals, because you can do it. And it'll be worth it. And just learn to enjoy and embrace the journey and get better every step of the way. But I think this is an amazing season for opportunity and for good if you will just look for it and if you'll work for it. So I just want to encourage you to refocus and not to give up or quit on yourself. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the kindness and the support. I appreciate it.